I do know that education is a huge part of it. I witnessed this firsthand. I was a Montessori kid for the first few years of my education. And what that education taught me is that the world is an interesting place, and my job is to go explore it. The school stopped in 3rd grade, so then I entered the public school system, and it felt like I had been sent to the gulag. With the benefit of hindsight, I now know the job was to prepare me for life as a clerk or a laborer, but at the time, it felt like the job was to kind of bore me into some submission with what was going on around me. We have to do better than that.
They never told me who I was or who I should be, but rather they gave me opportunities for me to figure it out. And this all kind of goes back to who I am. So in the 4th grade, as many of you know, Meadow teaches ancient histories. Miss Meg was extremely patient with my never-ending questions about the lost statue of Athena from Greece and what happened to Odysseus the Iceman. Instead of dismissing my inquiries, she took the time to explain and provide books about what archaeologists and anthropologists do, how they use artifacts to explain historic cultures. In doing this, she really helped me discover who I am, an anthropologist. I knew in the 4th grade what I was going to be when I grew up, and instead of ignoring this or dismissing it, it was acknowledged. It wasn't pushed off as some dream that was never going to be pursued, but rather I was encouraged and provided with opportunities of my interests. One of the ways that Meadow helped me once I got to college was all the leadership opportunities that we have here. We have so much ability to lead and organize events through NHS, Farm Program, Opera Week. I took all this knowledge and I was used it to be involved with 9 different student organizations, 6 of which I served on the executive board and 2 of which I founded. So at Meadow, I traveled every year of my high school career. And in college, I made it a goal to study abroad 3 different times on different occasions in different places. And I set up independent studies so that I could travel multiple places in one trip. So some of the things I did was I did foreign language in Lyon, and then I followed it with culinary classes in Paris in French. And I went on 3 separate archaeology excavations, 2 in Pompeii, 1 in Via Potudere. And in Pompeii, I was one of the first group of scientists to study the plaster cast since their creation in 1911. And that is just something I wouldn't have had the confidence to do and go out and see if I hadn't already been around the world. I graduated Western Michigan in 4 years this April, and with a dual Bachelor's of Arts in Anthropology and Global International Studies and a Bachelor's of Science in Biochemistry, along with minors in Biology, French, and Mathematics, along with an honors thesis with 26 credit hours of independent study. All of my accomplishments reflect the values I was taught here at Meadow. A good work ethic is all that's needed to conquer any obstacle. A global perspective is the key to a greater understanding, and being dedicated to becoming a lifelong learner is a commitment that never stops giving. What's great about these values and Meadow is that they're taught to every student of all ages. And it's recognized that every child is different and has different needs. This is what Meadow specializes in. The child is full of many challenges. I'm highly dyslexic, and I had every textbook read to me until I was in the 6th grade by my parents. And let's not even talk about my spelling, because spell check was invented for. In a different setting, I would have been pushed aside. I would have been put in remedial classes, and I would not flourish into the young woman you see here before you. Without the school, without its patient teachers, its values, and its ability to help the individual, I'm not sure I would be who I am today. In the fall, I started an accelerated master's program in bioarchaeology and forensic anthropology at the University of London in the UK. I hope that my experiences of where I've gone since Meadow has helped you imagine what your children can do with the values and the encouragement provided.